Welcome yet again to Soft Skills Therapy channel. Now, I believe you must have watched the welcome video I uploaded earlier. Now, we're going to get down to our soft skills fully. Don't forget, I remain your host, Alli Leke. They call me the soft skills doctor. Now, before you move on in watching this video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell that you might get every video that I upload. Now, if you are ready, now let's go to it. And what are we going to be talking about today? With soft skill, are we going to be seeing as our first therapy section soft skill? Very, very vital soft skill called active listening. Now you might be wondering, why active listening and not just listening? Now, listening talks about you hearing what someone is saying. Now, hearing there shows that you're actually paying attention. Now, but what makes active listening a soft skill and not just listening is that in active listening, you are not just hearing what the person is saying, you are actually also observing the verbal and non-verbal messages the person is sending. Now, on this, that's why we advise that when somebody is communicating, now the person is giving you gestures, the person is talking, that's verbal shows is speaking out, you can hear. Non-verbal shows is giving you gestures that you can easily identify. Now, use your own gestures to show that you are paying attention. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, when somebody is speaking to you, let's say somebody is talking to you about the latest car that you just got, says, Michael, did you just have you seen the latest car I just got? Now, even when you are probably doing something else, but you're trying to pay attention, now you can actually get a non-verbal gesture. You can nod like this, or you can give a gesture like this or like this to show that, oh, affirmative, yes, I understand what you are actually saying. Or peradventure, you use a kind of verbal gesture. Oh, I see, you just bought a car. Oh, I know. Those are verbal gestures. So active listening helps you to observe that. And the third thing that makes active listening differentiated from listening is that it gives appropriate feedback. There's also a feedback the listener gives to the person that is communicating with. Now, this shows that there's a mutual understanding between the person speaking and the person hearing. And that's what makes active listening very, very vital. And this is a soft skill that you must get, or rather you must develop to actually scale new heights in your career, in your relationship, and in your everyday life with people. Now, I will show you 6 important active listening skills you must get. Number 1, learn to pay attention. When someone is speaking to you, you must pay absolute attention. Otherwise, you might miss 1 or 2 lines, 1 or 2 words that they are just saying, and they are trying to tell you of information they are passing across if you don't learn to pay attention. So paying attention is a very, very vital active listening skill you must get. Now, number 2, you must withhold judgment. Don't be too quick to speak. Now, even the Holy Book says, be slow to speak and be quick to hear. Be slow to speak and be quick to hear. Withhold your judgment. Now, what is this trying to say? Withhold whatever comment you might have at that moment. Let the person finish speaking, or let the person get to a point where he or she can have a full stop to the sentence or the phrase he or she is trying to say. The third active listening skill is you must reflect. Reflecting on what the person is saying at that moment, or reflecting on what the person has said, is very, very vital to show that you are active listening. And number 4 is clarify. Clarification is very, very appropriate. Peradventure, the person made a statement that you don't really understand. Clarify that. Is this what you mean? Is this what you are trying to say? Now, let me give you a very, very important example about this. Now, I want to give someone an instruction and say, okay, go to the market tomorrow and get me some vegetables. Now, for me to show that I'm active listening to that person, I can give a clarification. Oh, sorry, do you mean I should do this tomorrow? I'm trying to clarify, but they say, yes, I meant tomorrow. And that form of clarification is, what time tomorrow? Now, I'm trying to get a clarification to know the appropriate timing, the appropriate information the person is actually giving. So clarification is very, very vital also. Okay. Number 5, summarize. Now try and give a summary of all what you have had so that you can be sure that you have gotten the appropriate information. And finally, number 6, share. Share that information with the person that is communicating with you. Share that information with the appropriate quarters that the person communicating has assigned you to share it with. With these 6 active listening skills, I believe that if you keep practicing this and you keep doing this in your daily life, in your career, in your relationship, and in your everyday life with people, you are sure going to be a very dedicated, active listener. Once again, thank you for watching this video. Bye-bye.